Hello all, this is Robert here with another Tech Geek 311 product review and demo. Today I'm going to go ahead and cover the Fitbit product. Now if you look down in my description below, you'll see a link to my video on the Fitbit Force. This is currently the one that has been discontinued due to some irritation, they said. Apparently due to the material this band is made of, it caused some irritation in the wrist, and apparently this model has been discontinued. So what Fitbit has done is they've decided to come up with 3 new products, which probably can't see on the back of this one. They came up with a Fitbit Charge, which is basically the equivalent of the Fitbit Force. Pretty much the same thing. It's got the same clips and all that. Then they came up with this one called the Fitbit Charge HR, which you can see right here, deals with checking your heart rate. Then they came up with a third one called the Fitbit Surge. That one's supposed to be competing with the Apple Watch. It's supposed to be sort of like a smartwatch and fitness tracker, both in one. Now, the Force, since it's being recalled, they're requiring people that have it, if you want to get your full refund back, they're basically giving you this letter here stating what you need to do to return it, telling you basically, how to send it to their package, and giving you this little thing here saying once you return it, your reimbursement check will be in the mail in 2 to 4 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with mine. I'm going to go ahead and send it back to them, and that way they can give me my full refund on it. Now, the Charge is already out, so it's on the market. I think selling for like $130. But the Charge HR, this one, and the Surge aren't supposed to be due until 2015. Now I put in an offer with Fitbit way back when they were offering to be notified for the devices. And they went ahead and sent me a Charge HR prior to its release to the public in 2015. So I got my hands on it actually about a month or 2 early, since we're already in December of 2014. So that's a good thing. I'm able to now test out the product. As you can see from the two, they have changed a little bit as far as the packaging. They're both large. Now this one supposedly comes in an extra large, but that wasn't available for pre-release. You can see here on the side, both do pretty much the same thing, syncing with your iPhones, iPads, computers, and so forth. And what's included, same stuff. On the back, of course, they changed it a little bit because now this one has the heart rate tracker. Pretty much the same settings on the computers, same Bluetooth sync, and of course, same sizing chart. That hadn't changed since both of these are larges. Alright, so here's the thing. I didn't like this on the Force. I didn't like this little clip. Every time I snagged it on something, this thing would come off. So I'm currently wearing the Fitbit HR, as you can see here. And pretty much there's the heart rate. This is what I like the most. So let's go ahead and take this thing off because I want to show you guys some stuff. Alright. So just like a regular watch, this band is a whole lot better than what the other one was. This holds on a whole lot tighter. Now you see these little blinking dots on the bottom. That's basically what checks your heart rate. And then of course you got the charging port right here. And I like this little part here, which actually holds this together. And I like that it has a little snap in there. So both devices do basically the same thing. Turn them both on, you both get the clocks, you get all the functions, it gives you all the steps, how many miles you've gone, calories burned, and so forth. Material on this is sort of like a couple of ridges, unlike the smooth feel that apparently gave people the skin irritation on this one. So the other thing too that they changed, I'll show you on here, Okay, so this one here, this is the Force. That's their charging cable. This one here, that's the Charge and the Charge HR. So you can see it's a big difference between the two. Now, putting them in though, let's say the Force, if you guys still have one, of course it takes a little angle and then you have to snap it in, okay? Which really wasn't that hard, except that in the dark it was pretty hard to do by your nightstand. Now this one though, this was a little tricky because it had a little different way of doing it. You pretty much had to do the same thing, you clip it in the same way, but you have to look at how the dongles are. Basically you gotta look and kind of see that little ridge, and that's pretty much how it connects in, like that. Now, I recommend this, and as of day one, when I first got this thing, I charged it up for about an hour. Throughout most of that day, dead. Dead as a doornail, nothing, not a single response. So I recommend, these are only like 20 bucks on their website. Order you another one of these. I have one on its way actually coming in. Have yourself a backup, take with you. I mean, you can use any USB charger, so it doesn't really make a difference. Use your car charger if you want. But yeah, if you're going to use this thing on day one, have yourself a backup, bring this with you. You don't want to lose it, because once you lose it, there's not really much that can match that. So yeah, order another one for you guys for sure. Now, I used this on day one. Like I said, battery died on me. I wasn't able to test it out. I charged it overnight that evening. I used it for another full day, and so far everything seems to be pretty accurate. Time, steps were pretty accurate, the heart rate was pretty accurate. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is like the mileage. So far right now it's going to be cleared out, just because you can tell what time it is here in Texas. So there's the steps so far. That's telling you the heart rate. That's going to give you the miles. That's how many calories you burned. And that's anything, let's say any steps you've gone up. And then of course any alarm functions will be in there as well. Now, another difference that I did notice, if you look kind of at the LCD screens, you'll notice that it's a little longer on the Charge HR than it was on the Force. So they did kind of expand it a little bit. You can see kind of like side by side. It doesn't seem to it to the eye, but it looks like they actually expanded it. So, being the fact that these two are both large, on me though, I usually, I'm right here at the 2 lines. I wanted the extra large really. So it is kind of a little snug on my big wrist here. But still overall, I like it as a tracker. It's not going to be my end all. My end all will be the Apple Watch, of course. But as far as Fitbit goes, as far as tracking your steps, and now of course doing your heart rate and all that, it seems to be a pretty well, good device. I love the fact that you can do more than 4 or 5 alarms. So I can have about almost 8 silent alarms. So really wake me up from a deep sleep. So this one here, the Force, going back to the company. Gonna get my check for that. This one, like I said, comes out in 2015. As of now, I have an early release. If I find out more on this and see more what it does, I'll give you guys more of a heads up. But I wanted to give you guys this video here, give you a little review about the Fitbit Charge HR, and let you know that the Force has been recalled. So if you want to see my video on the Force, just click that link below. And so far, like I said, it's been doing good. It's been working well. This will be out in 2015. Not sure if it's going to be January or February. I know a couple of the major retailers are going to be carrying it. If not, you can always check their website, and I've got a link below for that. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like it below, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to support my channel. Just go to my main channel page and you'll see my support on there. Alright, thank you guys for watching.